Hey, this is Henry Rotten.
Hey, this is Marcus Interfonte.
It's Brad fucking Rush.
This is Big Sexy Venom here.
This is Kill OK.
This is Killjoy.
Hi, it's Tim Lee.
Mike Damage.
This is Doc Holliday.
Yo, it's Barack Obama.
This is Alex Cross.
I'm Tim Lee.
I'm Sam Jude. And this is the GBYWN Podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Global Backyard Wrestling Nation Podcast. As always, I am your host, Rad Hazard. And today we have a good one, folks. We have a great one. In fact, I will go as far as to say it very well may be my favorite interview I have done yet on the program. Yes, I will go that far. I will go that far to say this is my favorite interview as far as I can remember. And I have been teasing it and hinting it for months now because it's an oldie but a goodie and it's new to your ears. It is with the one and only former GBYWN champion of the world, Sam Jude. And we have some guest appearances in that interview as well. Very excited to bring that to you. But first, let me talk to you about the most very recent show I have been to. I was at the final TWC Wrestlefezt event. It was held in Allentown, Pennsylvania. And let me tell you something. For those of you who don't know about the Wrestlefezt lineage, the era that is Wrestlefezt, a show that transcends eras, starting in what was the BYW Link era and continuing and finishing here in the era of the Global Backyard Wrestling Nation. You talk about so many epic matches. You talk about matches like Eric Douglas versus Kenny Storm from Wrestlefezt 8. Possibly the biggest match to ever happen at the UCW trailer arena venue place, however you want to call it. Might have been the biggest match ever there. Get a little ahead to Wrestlefezt 10, where the GBYWN World Title changed hands. Robbie Roberts claiming the championship. You talk about the New Era Championship, the original version of the title changing hands, going to MX5. You talk about B-Cubed taking on Drake Genocide. Career versus career for the TWC title. You go to Wrestlefezt 11, the very first event to be hosted at the BXW Arena. Huge showcase there. You go to 12, which I myself had the honor and the privilege to be at, defending the Battleborn Wrestling World Championship against Benjamin Right in what I would believe is one of my best matches from that year. I still love that match to this day, and was the very first time in any match I've ever had where I got busted open hard way and bled during the match. And it was a really cool imagery. It was really awesome. But then here at Wrestlefezt 13, a reunion show and the final closing of the doors in this chapter of Backyard Wrestling. I wrestled day one for the TWC Championship, vacated by Ryan Brody. I wrestled none other than Mark Electric and Drake Genocide. Drake Genocide, no stranger to TWC. One of the two innovators of the TWC. They're the biggest names to come out of TWC, if you ask me. And in that bout, so much fun was had. Lots of headlocks. Headlock mania in that match. Mark Electric showcasing his wrestling prowess outside of flipping by doing headlocks. It was fun. The finish saw Drake Genocide grabbing both Mark Electric and myself at the same time and hitting us with the devastating double Tiger Driver. And while I fell to the ground, Mark Electric fell on top of me and Drake Genocide lunged for the pin. But after getting the 3 count, he realized that he was not on top of one man, but on top of two, and that technically Mark Electric had captured the TWC Championship by pinning me. Oh, the precarious positions of the triple threat match. But then on day 2, folks, day 2 we saw a huge battle royal that was the main event of the evening, featuring everyone that was on the roster that day. Over the top rope rules, come as you want. And it was for the TWC Championship. Marky Electric eliminated very quickly. So many people over the top rope, everywhere, all over the place. I hit a Dragon's Gate. B-Cubed hit the drunk bitch driver. Insanity! Until finally, at the end of the day, when it was all said and done, Eric Douglas reversed B-Cube's advances and threw him out of the ring to capture what is literally Eric Douglas's first singles championship ever. And I was very surprised about that. I had no idea. Eric Douglas has only held tag team titles, with me no less, and this singles championship, the only singles championship he has ever held. Maybe that needs to change someday, don't you think? I think so. So that weekend is in the books, ladies and gentlemen. Happily ever after. But let's talk about more events, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about events that closed out last year, the year of 2014, with some GBYWN event recaps. November 8th, 2014 in Pennsylvania. Hosted BXW Goodbye 2014, Day 1. In the opening contest, a 3 Stages of Hell match featuring the Stairway to Hell, First Blood, and I Quit rounds saw Henry Rotten defeat the BXW Intercede Champion Hybrid 2-1. An 8-man elimination tag team match saw the crew of the GBYWN World Tag Team Champions Adam Bolt Barnett and Andrew Sellers, the GBYWN World X Division Champion Marcus Santafonte, and Crucible Chris Ambrose defeat UCW Plus One, the team of Robbie Roberts, Sean O'Mara, Alex Cross, and Tammy Flambeau. 1-on-1 as the OCWS champion and the EWA Backyard Super J Cup holder, Safari Spino defeated Chris Frank. Singles competition as the Chad defeated Anarchy Andy. Tag team action as the Nobility of Drake Cannon and Eric Erickson defeated the Force of Tim Rush and Troy Allen. An open invitational for the number 1 contendership of the GBYWN United States title saw Chris Mula defeat Lights, Camera, and Action, Drake Genocide, FX, and Clayton Cross. A special strong style tag team match saw the Killing with Kindness movement of Better Than All, Joe Hall, and Ryan Rage defeat the Radical movement of the Child of the Ghetto, Chris Urban, and Big Sexy Venom. Rad Hazard managing both teams during the event. Killjoy was able to go over California Wildfire, James Connolly, and Benjamin Wright Brack. No disqualification as Sam Jude defeated Mike Damage. Race War saw Killa K, Doc Holliday, and Halo Brown defeat Nightmare Neil, Combat Chris, and Tammy Guns Coburn. A tag team attraction saw the Stepdads of Daniel Devine and Patrick Wade Wilson defeat the Freebirds of Ace Wired and Drake Brayler. And in your main event of the evening, a beard versus mustache ladder match saw the GBYWN United States Champion, the Russ, defeat the GBYWN World Pure Champion, Rad Hazard. Part 1 of the 2-part finale for BXW's Backyard Wrestling season. I was very proud to say I was the main event of this showcase. A hair versus hair, essentially, ladder match. Beard versus mustache, as well as some phenomenal dream matches. The Chad and Anarchy, Andy, Safari, Spino, and Chris Frank, Sam, Jude, and Mike Damage, no disqualification. Come on, you know, you have to check out this show. November 8th, 2014 in Pennsylvania. Hosted LXW Ultimate Glory 5. With Instinct as special referee, the 3BW Femme Fatale Champion and LXW Tag Team Champion Nate Dallas defeated the LXW Tag Team Champion Spartan Kingdom. One-on-one as Ajax defeated Rocco. DJ successfully defended the LXW Submission Championship over Sonny Justice. An 8-man Money in the Bank ladder match saw Nico Diamonds and Nate Adams advance to the final round, while XIZ, Dylan McQuinn, Eric Lightning, Corey Dillinger, Diablo the Demon, and OC were eliminated. Christian Storm successfully defended the LXW Extreme Championship over Lawrence. The finals of the LXW Money in the Bank match saw Nate Adams defeat Nico Diamonds. And in your main event of the evening, Chris Blaze defeated Jay Risk to become the new LXW champion. One of the biggest LXW events of the year, if not the biggest, Ultimate Glory 5 showcased not only the best of LXW, but an interpromotional showcase as well. Check out LXW. If you've never seen them before, they might be the future of the GBYWN. November 9th, 2014 in Pennsylvania, hosted BXW Goodbye 2014, Day 2. The show opened with a 4-way elimination match as the Chad defeated Eric Douglas, Johnny Boy, and Killjoy. Triple Threat Elimination Tag Team match as the OCWS Champion and EWA Backyard Super J Cup holder Safari Spino and Tom Flynn defeated the nobility of Eric Erickson, Drake Cannon, and Brains and Brawn of Sean O'Mora and Robbie Roberts. One-on-one as Tommy Flambeau defeated Saint Vengeance. Drake Brayler won a 4-way elimination match, defeating Crucible Chris Ambrose, JD Static, and James Connolly. Due to the fact that the GBYWN United States Champion was not at the event, BXW matchmaker Tim Lee awarded Chris Mula a shot at the GBYWN World title. Thus, in a 3-way elimination match, Mercury successfully defended the gold over Combat Chris and Chris Mula. Ace Wire defeated Halo Brown, Timfamous Tim Rush, and The Perfection. A number 1 contenders gauntlet for a GBYWN World Championship match at PKM saw Henry Rotten defeat Mike Damage, the UWC Champion Killer K, Big Sexy Venom, Anthony Ross, Jay Keys, Jack Diesel, Doc Holliday, California Wildfire, and the GBYWN World Tag Team Champion Adam Bolt Burnett. But instead of waiting for PKM, an impromptu match was held as Henry Rotten defeated Mercury to become the new GBYWN World Champion. Pure Rules as Rad Hazard successfully defended the GBYWN World Pure Championship over Benjamin Wrightback. And in your main event of the evening, Chris Urban successfully defended the BXW Championship over Sam Jude. Part 2 of this 2-part finale for BXW. More dream matches than you can count. Imagine a flipper's dream. The Chad, Eric Douglas, Johnny Boy, and Killjoy. Imagine Chris Mula debuting the cash strap and then going for the world title. And then the likes of Chris Urban and Sam Jude. Come on, folks. This is an instant classic. November 13th, 2014 in the United Kingdom. Hosted RCWA Underground, Volume 113. Downfall successfully defended the RCWA Tag Team Championship over Theodore Powers and Niall Colvin. Billy Wood defeated Sean Wilson in the first round of the Gold Rush Tournament. And in your main event of the evening, Gold Rush Tournament action as Ash Draven defeated Dowen to advance to the second round. A little tidbit, a little teaser of the RCWA's Gold Rush Tournament. If you want to follow this entire tournament, it's here at RCWA Underground, Volume 113. November 15, 2014 in Pennsylvania. Hosted 3BW King's Cup Day 3. In the opening contest, Tim Rush successfully defended the 3BW Championship over Jessler. Rocco defeated DJ. Rad Hazard successfully defended the GBYWN World Pure Championship over Big Juicy. A title unification match saw the 3BW Action Pack Survivor Champion. The Future, Rick Johnson, defeated the 3BW Champion, Tim Rush. The 3BW Tag Team Championship was on the line as the Exiled. The team of the 3BW United States Hardcore Champion Cameron Action and Nate Adams defeated the Force of Troy Allen and RJB. Marcus Santafonte defended the GBYWN World X Division Championship over Spartan Kingdom and Christian Storm. One-on-one as Deadeye Dylan McQuinn defeated Danny Aftershock. A Captain's Fall 6-man tag team match saw Team Million, Lewis Million, Eric Lightning, and Nico Diamonds defeat Team Andrews of Jonathan Andrews, Sonny Justice, and Lawrence. Henry Rotten successfully defended the GBYWN World Championship over Tommy Flambeau. And in your main event of the evening, the finals to the 2014 King's Cup saw Nate Dallas defeat Troy Allen and California Wildfire, earning himself a 3BW Championship title shot. I have never seen a Day 3 to a show happen so much later than the actual event, but this was an emergency event, wrapping up all of the year's storylines, all the matches, the whole King's Cup tournament, triple threat tournament this year, or the year of 2014 at least. And this was also the final appearance of the 3BW United States Hardcore Championship. That title retired after this event. So much interesting stuff here. Just the fact that 3BW was able to survive and thrive is a huge testament to those kids over there in Pennsylvania. Myself defending against Big Juicy, the GBYWN World Pure title. And do not miss, I'm being serious, do not miss Henry Rotten versus Tommy Flambeau. If you have not seen that match yet, you are missing a Match of the Year candidate, ladies and gentlemen. Please check out Henry Rotten and Tommy Flambeau. November 27th, 2014 in the United Kingdom, hosted RCWA Underground, Volume 114. In the opening contest, Sean Wilson defeated Emma Jade. In the first round of the Gold Rush Tournament, Storm defeated Andy Andrews. And in your main event of the evening, first round action in the Gold Rush Tournament saw Sam Jude defeat Josh Wall. Another tiny little sliver of this fantastic Gold Rush Tournament in the RCWA. If you love tournaments as much as I do, and I know you do, you will check this show out, Underground 114. November 29th, 2014 in Australia, hosted WZWA Gentlemen's Duel 2014. Dark Ice's final fight, number 3, saw Dark Ice defeat Clint Marshall. A 4-on-1 handicap match saw Big Ace defeat the 4 Horsemen of the Fagpocalypse. 1-on-1 as Steel Kemsley defeated Arthur Aries. Singles action as Daniel Johnston defeated Mike Delcano. Circus Royale defeated the Elite Alliance to become the new WZWA Tag Team Champions. Jack Wallace was able to go over Aston Crude by way of disqualification, with the fans choosing a no disqualification stipulation. Nick Ariel successfully retained the WZWA Backyard Championship over Luke Monnet. Alex Stone successfully defended the WZWA Championship over Johnny V. Match number 1 in the GBYWN World Hardcore Championship Gauntlet saw Kilowatt Chaos defeat Brian Lowe. Match number 2 in the gauntlet saw Marcus Jones defeat Kilowatt Chaos. Match number 3 saw 3 Dog defeat Marcus Jones. Match number 4 saw Antilochus defeat 3 Dog. And in match number 5, Antilochus defeated Rex Regum, thus becoming the new GBYWN World Hardcore Champion. And just before the main event, Acid was stripped of the GBYWN Australian Championship. Thus, in your main event of the evening, Mykonos defeated Ryan Tate to become the new GBYWN Australian Champion. WZWA never disappoints. The best backyard wrestling in Australia's today. And we have a new GBYWN Australian Champion in Mykonos, as well as a phenomenal GBYWN World Hardcore Championship Gauntlet for all of your peeping eyes to peep as they do. Please check out a Gentleman's Duel.
It'll probably be a better jacket anyone's ever saw, because we're just going to be standing around thinking of spots as we go. Hey, drop me on my head real quick. Okay.
This is gonna be a fun music video, baby.
Are you filming?
Yeah. It's gonna be the spottiest wrestling time, I think.
Oh yeah.
Nobody eliminated me. Showtime's gone.
We're about to put. Alright, we're about to put the Royal Rumble to shame out here. This is gonna be good.
Don's not gonna win any money off of Roman Reigns winning this one.
Who's gonna be Kofi?
Oh, Danny.
He's so light.
Oh, Mike is so mad.
I was already told who the final 3
Talk about that.
Yeah, this is a Wrestlefezt exclusive, brother.
And with that, folks, it is time. I am so proud to introduce this fantastic interview. Oh man, everyone was on their A game in this one. It is great. I cannot overhype this. The least overhyped interview of all time. I'm talking about this interview right here, right now, part 1, with what will be a huge saga for the GBYWN podcast, with none other than the United Kingdom's own former GBYWN World Champion, Sam Jude. Here we go.
I'm out of Jaeger bomb since you were here last week.
Wow.
I don't do them.
Makes me feel kind of special.
I only do Jaeger bombs with you.
We're gonna do this?
Is it time?
It's time.
Oh, it's time.
All right, here we go.
All right, cheers, man.
Turns out I didn't need any extra monster.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So before we begin, explain to everyone who didn't see what just happened.
Oh, we're doing Jaeger
That was a
bombs.
stupid idea. Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right.
That was no fun.
And with that, we are beginning this interview for the GBYWN Podcast. As always, I am your host, Rad Hazard, and I'm here with an interesting little group here. We got Eric Williams for the first time on the podcast. Say hi, Eric.
Yo, what's going on? He's fucking JTG. Brooklyn.
Oh, God.
Longest reigning employee of the WWE. JTG.
No, not anymore. He's
Not anymore. He's
fucking
out of there. Can we just do a whole thing on JTG? No, let's not even discuss.
We should. Yeah, forget
Hey.
this. We're going to do JTG.
Good.
JTD should ref the race horse.
Oh, man.
Only if Kerwin White can be out there, too.
That's a name. Oh, Jesus.
Right, you get a hold of Kerwin, right? You guys are close.
Oh, yeah, we play golf all the time. The voice you just heard next to me, the child of the ghetto, Chris Urban. Say hi, Chris.
What's up?
And
Gangster.
sitting on the ring apron, since we're actually sitting next to the BXW ring, we got none other than Mike Damage. Mike, how was your day today?
Forgot what I was supposed to say.
When we were talking, you said
What
how
did I
you
say?
got to work.
Oh, yeah. I ate White Castle last night at 1:30 in the morning.
Jesus.
I got to work at 9:30 and shit until 10. I clocked in and shit for a half an hour. I got paid to poo. And hi, guys.
And the reason Mike was out so late is because he was going to JFK, right? The airport?
Yeah, fuck that airport.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. And the reason behind that is because of our interviewee. The man who's already got the giggles. Oh, this is going to be good. He's sitting on the apron. What do you got in your hand right now? What is
Jake
it?
Daniels.
Jack Daniels.
Jake Daniels.
Jake the Snake Daniels.
Oh, that'd be
The
good.
fallen angel, Jake
Trust me.
Daniels. We have the former RCWA heavyweight champion, the former RCW tag team champion, and the former Global Backyard Wrestling Nation World Heavyweight
Well, I'm sorry for
Champion.
giving that to him.
Yeah, exactly. This is
you
the
did have that, didn't you?
Fucking hell. That's pretty
the first international champion. This is the one and only Sam Jude. Say hi, Sam.
Yo. What's up?
Why is this podcast so fucking hood?
Why is this so great?
Oh my god.
That should be the intro for the show, the teaser for the show.
I wouldn't be surprised if the episode's just called Yo Yo Yo.
Yo. Killer
All
K.
right.
Yo.
So let's get started, Sam. Let's talk about the very beginning.
Very beginning.
Where were you born? When were you born?
I was born in 1996. I nearly forgot my own age.
Oh my god.
I was born in.
You're
I feel-
so fucking young.
I feel old as hell.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I remember years before you were born.
Fuck that.
Like,
Yeah, holy shit.
I was shitting on the toilet before you were born. That's crazy.
You're shitting on the toilet today. Yeah, nothing's changed.
Some things don't change.
You know, yeah, I was born in 1996 in a little town called Haroldwood. I was born in Haroldwood Hospital. On the 22nd of March, 1996. So
And that is in Britain?
That was in Britain, yeah. I wasn't born in Scotland or Ireland or anywhere else ignorant Americans think it is. He was born in Northern Ireland, but it's all the same country, right? No, it's not. No, it's not.
Good.
It's all about the size of here, isn't it?
Alright. Yes.
Oh, I make myself
I'm sure
laugh.
a lot of different things in Britain compared to America. You want to talk about a couple? We'll just go right ahead and talk about a little bit of the differences between Britain and America. Wrestling, out of wrestling, with people, just a couple things.
Oh no, like the people are nicer. Like, I'm gonna get a load of shit for this. Like, I'm gonna go back to England. They're like, we don't want you back.
Here, or
That's
there.
fine. We'll
there.
take you. We'll take you.
Oh, that's nice of
That's
you.
true.
Yeah, I don't know. The people are not nicer, you know. I'm not gonna say like the people, like just people out of wrestling, like are a lot nicer. Like you'll see people in the street and they'll say good morning to you. And I think anyone that listens to this that's in England will say, you know, that just doesn't happen. Like you don't get people say hello to you in the morning and stuff like that, unless you say hello back and then, you know, shit like that. But yeah, it's that the cost.
No.
You know, I bought a bottle of Jaeger and a bottle of Jack, and that come to like $50. Anyone in England knows that will come. That will come to about £50 over there. So you're looking at like all of that coming to like, oh no, $35. So that's always fucking good. You know, the cost of living's cheaper over here. Just everything. Oh no.
Is our cost of living cheaper?
Yeah, I'd say cost of living's cheaper. Just cheaper stuff. Like I bought a big bottle of Pepsi for $1.99. But that's like £3.5.
We're back. Get a drink.
Okay. Like
I'm drinking the only drink I need.
I have a Coke, but I can't open it, so I don't have a bottle
Got it.
opener. Mike damaged the rescue.
Yeah, so there's a lot of differences. I think.
Well, the main reason I asked you is because every time I ask people in the interviews about their upbringing, it's usually I saw Raw or I saw WCW or I didn't see anything.
Oh,
Or,
Jesus Christ.
how did you first discover wrestling? Like your very first realization that wrestling was a thing?
We used to have WCW like late, like 2000.
I'm sorry.
And Rad, you
As a
loved-
huge WCW fan, I'm very sorry.
Like we used to have that on Channel 5 over there. We used to have like the highlight show. We didn't have like the full show. They used to show like the highlights of matches, like. And this is like the first time I ever really watched wrestling. It was like when I was like 4 or 5.
Mhm.
Like I remember seeing WCW on the TV. I couldn't tell you what matches. Like the first time I ever saw a match, and this is quite late. Like I remember in 2004. That'd have been 8. This is the first. I have a terrible memory. The first show I ever watched, because obviously because of time difference and stuff, we ended up staying. Me and my brother hates wrestling. He just stayed up because you know he's a crazy good dude. Stays up till 12, and it was like the summer holidays and SummerSlam was on.
okay.
And it was SummerSlam 2004. That was the SummerSlam with JBL and Undertaker. And Undertaker slams JBL for the limo.
Mhm.
And then what other match? Oh, that was Randy Orton beating Stevie Richards.
Yeah, Stevie Richards. That's
Yeah, it
right.
was
Randy
Stevie.
Orton beat Stevie Richards.
Become the youngest ever world heavyweight champion.
Yeah, big FU to Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, big F you to Brock Lesnar. But
Wait,
no,
wait, who'd he beat?
Stevie Richards.
He had the belt.
Yeah, remember when Randy Orton defeated Stevie
Stevie
Richards at SummerSlam
Stevie Richards.
for the World Heavyweight title?
You know, WrestleMania.
After WrestleMania 20, when Stevie Richards
Oh, was that
won
Chris
the-
Benoit?
Oh, my God!
You can't say that on the podcast!
That's scandal.
I-
I'm gonna have to bleep it out!
I thought Stevie Richards held the belt. I was really fucking
That would
confused.
fucking be amazing, wouldn't it?
I was
I
really
wouldn't have minded.
No, Stevie Richards.
Give the belt to
is
Kidman.
sick. Kidman. Remember he was doing the fucking heroin addict? That's
He's
another.
from here.
Is he really?
This town, yeah.
Oh, that's another claim to fame. You had a guy that done a shit SSP.
Yeah.
He nearly killed Chavo Guerrero, your boy Kerwin.
Oh, no,
he nearly
not
killed
Kerwin.
him, man.
God damn it.
Oh,
And never
God.
the same again.
He was never the same again. Yeah, so.
So your brother wasn't too much into it. Was any other family members or friends into it?
No.
You just stumble upon it?
I
Or?
don't know. It was always like, apparently, like my uncles used to watch like Old World of Sport with like Big Daddy and whoever the other fuckers are. I don't-
Johnny Saint?
Johnny Saint, stuff like that. Yeah. Apparently, they used to watch that. I didn't know. But yeah, I don't know. I was the only one in my family and only one in my friendship group that liked wrestling, which was always strange because you'd be like, "Oh, did you see this or that?" And people would be like, "No, I don't watch wrestling." It was always sad because I was like, "I want to talk to someone about wrestling." And then when I joined the football team, my dad started a football team, and there was a kid called Harry.
He's talking about soccer, guys.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about football. Because you kick it with your foot.
Soccer.
We punt here.
Yeah, you punt. Like Randy Orton, slithering, boring, snake bastard. It was, and then I joined a football team, and this kid Harry, he really loved wrestling. So we would like talk about it, and one of the things I remember us talking about was Undertaker versus Batista in a steel cage, where they both got out at the same time.
Yeah.
Was that
classic?
Was that Undertaker and Batista? I think it was.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
Was it Undertaker and Edge?
I don't fucking know.
I'm gonna say Undertaker and Batista.
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna
The
say
idea
it
of Batista climbing out of a cage is funny to me.
Let me out of the cage.
It just reminds me of that time Mark Henry was supposed to get into the cage or whatever. He just broke the door or something like that.
God, and he struggled for about 20 minutes, just like pulling at the door.
Brilliant.
Oh god. Yeah, so that was. I think that was my first show. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. That's a conservative effort. I might have watched something beforehand.
So, what was your first? What was the first time you ever saw backyard wrestling or knew of backyard wrestling?
Oh
even?
god, that's easy. That was 2006. I was in year 6. I was in primary school.
Okay.
So that's like from the ages of 4 till you're 10, 11.
Okay.
And I saw 2KW.
That's a way to start, I guess.
Yeah, no,
I think of Sam Jude. I think of 2KW.
Yeah, no, it's really weird. I saw 2KW. Like,
I just almost started shooting on 2KW for no reason.
yeah, no, I saw a 2KW show.
It's like William Black, Sam Jude, same guy.
Yeah, William Black, he's a dude.
I love William Black.
Nice guy.
On my birthday a couple years ago, William Black knighted me as Sir Rad Hazard.
Oh, that's nice.
That was awesome.
Yeah, no.
I'm always gonna remember that. It meant nothing, but to me it was really, really cool. So
Wouldn't it mean more if I knighted you because technically I'm from England?
I mean, and you're all related to the Queen, right?
No, we're not all inbred, Mike. I don't think that's how it fucking works. Oh, who are you? Oh, I'm just second cousin to the Queen. Yeah, that's
I'm playing the role of ignorant American. I was gonna keep saying ignorant stuff that I know is bullshit, but I was gonna say it anyways.
Yeah, so I don't know. I saw a 2KW show on YouTube, like back when YouTube was the shit. Yeah, and I remember like watching that in my ICT lessons, my computer lessons. And I was just like, oh my god, they wrestle in a park. And then, like, I don't know, like a week later after I first saw that, like I tried jumping on a park mat. And I was like, fuck that.
yeah.
I was like, how are these... And that's what made it more interesting for me. I was like, how are these people like landing on mats and I can't do it?
Did you have a favorite?
I always loved... Was his name G Styles?
Yeah, G Styles.
G Styles, yeah. G Styles, I liked G Styles. It was, who's the other guy? Fucking
Personally, I always loved Ray's.
Ray's, that's the one, the massive guy done like was really stiff.
Nuts.
Ray's made FX cry in a last man standing match.
Jesus Christ, that's
And
scary.
FX was a world champion at the time. GBYWN World
He'd make me cry, man. Fuck
He'd make
that.
anybody cry, dude.
He was a big dude. Like, he used to hit people hard.
The meanest thing was him. Who'd he beat the shit out of? And it was like gross. I think it was the JWA versus 2KW
Yeah,
show.
FX.
Was it Ness?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, sentoned him, kneed the shit out. His elbow strikes were
Wasn't
as
that-
loud as chops.
Wasn't that when he was doing the fucking elbows
Yes.
on the...
Yeah.
I think he kicked out, didn't he, of something? And he just...
It was last man standing, so he just beat
Oh,
the shit
right, it
out of him
wasn't-
until
I think it was something else.
FX didn't get back up. Non-title match. Could give Ray's the belt.
That
would have been interesting.
But
I'd
you
have
still have it.
Yeah, he'd never lose
Out
it.
of fear of no one wants to get hit that fucking hard.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's 2K.
Amazing. That guy works pro now, I believe.
Does he really?
2KW as a whole went pro. For real, for real.
Yeah. There's a video online of Shane Douglas advertising 2KW.
You guys know
Think about
you guys
that.
know PW Ponderings?
Yeah.
They just tweeted about 2KW, and it was so fucking weird. I'm
Jesus
like I
Christ.
saw it pop up. I'm like, oh, the backyard.
That's weird.
And they recognize their old lineage and stuff, like all the old title reigns and everything. So
Yeah,
Did you just go get a monster when there's monsters here?
I know, I don't want to waste. That's for alcohol.
It's for everyone.
By the time we're done with two of the monsters, we won't need it anymore.
I got the low carb.
Oh, you get the blue one?
Well, Sam, let's talk about. Did you own any video games, any memorabilia of wrestling when you were a kid?
I still fucking play with my wrestlers.
Do you have a favorite game?
Yeah, no, I do a bit of play with them. Like, I still play with my wrestlers, man. Like, that's how I play in spots. If I can do it with wrestlers, I can do it with people. You know, I owned all of like. Oh, what was my first set? It was like WWE Shut Your Mouth, I think it was.
The second one, right? SmackDown 2, Shut Your Mouth?
Yeah, it was PlayStation 2.
Know Your Role?
Know Your Role.
Know Your Role was PlayStation 1.
Shut Your Mouth was PS2.
Yeah, because that was after Just Bring It.
That was like the first one that had the full entrances.
Yeah, that's the one, yeah.
Because it was like, because the old ones would just have their Titantron and the body walking in front of the Titantron.
Yeah, that weird.
Yeah.
That was so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Chris knows we got two upstairs.
At least on the N64 games, they had full entrances right from the get-go. Like 97, 96, they had full entrances.
Yeah, like, I used to own all the games. I used to own, like wrestling rings for figures and stuff like that. You know, I owned all that stuff. I was really dead. I don't buy stuff anymore. Like, I should really, when I get a PlayStation 4, I'll probably buy the new game, but I've heard it's buggy as shit, so I'm not going to buy it. It looked like a 5.
Well, I run the subject of PS4. What we'll do, I'm getting one too, and like I might get it before you leave. Actually,
Jesus,
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
there's a chance I get it the Thursday that you leave. But you get the PS4, get Madden and FIFA.
Okay.
And I'll whip your ass on both.
I don't think you would.
Oh yeah, you thought I was.
Yo, Mike, can you buy me one too?
What?
Can you buy me a PS4 too?
Nope.
Okay.
Fuck you.
Denied.
Yeah, you won't beat me at FIFA. Like, I'm the shit at FIFA.
I'm the shit, man. That's why we're doing both.
Oh, right, okay, I can beat you at my football. I can beat you at your
You should get with Patrick Wilson on Madden too.
Yeah, I've heard
And
he's really
NHL.
good. I've heard he's really good at it.
He's not gonna listen to this, but I'm gonna whip Mike's ass. And then, oh my god, I'm gonna fuck him up.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Starting out, did you have a favorite wrestler at the time?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I used to like wrestlers that no one else liked. I was like a hipster of wrestling.
That's fine.
I was like a fucking Jamie Noble mark.
Oh, who didn't like
Yeah,
Jamie
but this was
Noble?
when I was younger. Like, I should have liked the fucking... the
Hogan, brother?
Nah, I fucking
Muhammad
hate Hogan.
Hassan.
Muhammad Hassan. Yeah, I hate Hogan. Yeah, you heard me right, Mike. That's going to affect our match.
Hey, he
on
watched
Saturday.
WCW. Can you blame him?
I did.
No answer from Mike, exactly.
He's WCW.
Hogan was the only thing good in WCW.
Him versus Billy Kidman.
Oh,
The most unlikely feud of all
what was it,
time.
6 people, hardcore match rules. Hogan went through like 2 tables, still finally pin clean.
Hogan putting in the work,
See, he can bump like a motherfucker.
taking the bumps. That's
Yeah.
why I based my entire wrestling style off of Hogan.
Yeah, because all of them backdrop drivers he took in Japan.
I tell you
and
this
shit.
very day, you're the only guy in backyard wrestling who could do a leg drop as his finish. I don't know why you don't.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
should.
want to land on my ass.
You should be.
to
You
be
should.
honest with you, that's like giving myself a Bubba Bomb, and I will not do that.
How terrible is the bubble bomb? Is it?
Worst fucking move in the world.
It's just.
If
Oh,
you
you're
do
just.
a Bubba Bomb. Fuck you.
I'm gonna do a bubble bomb on you now on
No,
Saturday.
you're not. Do a Bubba Bomb through a barbed wire board, and I'll hate life forever. No, on the thumbtacks. I was gonna thumbtack right in my fucking, right in my fucking poop chute. Thumbtack to the brown eye.
Oh god.
I
Oh,
hope
that,
somebody calls it that way too. Thumbtack to the brown eye.
oh god. That's. Oh my god. Yes, I've Yeah, it's like I like Jamie Noble and fucking. Who's other people that I liked? For some reason I loved fucking Maven. I loved Maven.
oh
When
no.
Maven eliminated Undertaker, like.
Was it just based
And he
on
beat
that?
Undertaker for the hardcore belt.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. Like, I just really used to like Maven. Like, D'Lo Brown, damn it, D'Lo. Like, I used to like D'Lo.
Well, he was the real deal.
Yeah, you know?
You're looking at the real deal now.
Like,
Break my neck.
yeah, you knew he was literally.
Top of my head.
You knew he was dangerous. He could break your neck.
Hey, he had
broke,
chest protector.
He broke Darren Drostock's neck.
Yeah. That was funny.
He's got a view.
He's got a view.
So, all right, fun story.
Okay.
Me, Rad, and Henry went to. So while we're on the topic of fucking draws,
Yeah.
we went to.
Oh,
Bud
I already know what you're gonna say.
We went. We
Listen,
went.
Sam,
Listen to
listen
this
to
shit.
this.
Right? This is fucking insane. Chris, you listen to this too. We went to the local wrestling store, and they have all these autographs. They have a draws figure.
What?
Buds. Bud Carson, you're a piece of shit. And they have a draws figure that's autographed.
What? And you didn't buy it?
I didn't buy it. It's still there. But think about
What?
this. How the fuck did he autograph it? With what? He has no fucking movement. So
he can move his arms.
I thought he couldn't move his arms.
No, he can
Because
move
in
his
my head,
arms.
I had
Yeah,
this
he can move
image
his
of him
arms.
putting the fucking pen in his mouth.
and in Mike's defense, when you looked at it, it really did look like just squiggly lines.
like he made
Maybe he
a
has
big.
Parkinson's. I don't know.
So
I thought he couldn't move his arms. I was really hoping this paralyzed fuck put that shit in his mouth and scribbled.
Jesus.
That being
That's
said,
just insensitive.
I know. Yeah, well, all right, dead Kurt Cobain.
Oh, right, right. While we're on that story, I went to my Halloween party at work as the dead body of Kurt Cobain. Like, bullet wound in my head and everything.
5 stars for creativity.
Like, I went to work and my boss said I was insensitive. The man's been dead for 20 years and I'm being called insensitive. I said, you want to be insensitive, you should have came as Courtney Love with a shotgun. That's fucking insensitive. I'm just sitting there like, oh, this is a really easy outfit to do. Oh, no, you're an insensitive human being.
I did see pictures of people dressed up as
Ray
I
Rice?
think it was Ray Rice or Chris Brown.
Chris Brown.
Yeah.
What a fucking
With like
stable.
dog
the
dolls.
shit.
Yeah.
What a stable. What a fucking
Could be right.
stable.
The best costume I saw online was a little like 8-year-old dressed up as an alien, like the xenomorphs.
Oh, Jesus.
It was like a
Christ.
homemade alien suit, and the little kid, of course, he's like a little kid, so he's crawling and stuff, and it looked awesome.
That was
I
scary.
can't imagine.
It was so awesome, and of course, it was like on their like driveway. the video's taken, you know.
Oh, that's
But
awesome, man.
really cool.
Yeah, I wish I had the creativity to do like a cool costume rather than...
Speaking of that wrestling store, though, the original reason I wanted to go check all that stuff out was because Joey Styles is supposed to do an autograph signing the next day.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to go and just be like, hey, how's Murph doing?
Oh, that would have been funny.
But
Like I would have shook his hand and whispered in his ear, Mike Murphy, and walked away.
that would have been perfect.
He was like, oh my god.
I hate Joey Styles. I hate the motherfucker. He annoys the shit out of me.
Little bitch.
He is a little bitch. He's just like, adios,
He does come across as pretty bitchy.
Yeah.
Chris,
He-
you have your little mini Jaeger bottle out here.
Yeah, I know. I gotta work later, so I don't know if I want to take anything like that yet.
Yeah. He's a responsible adult
Yeah, last
I'm
year.
not responsible.
for the gimmick.
Yeah, last year you clocked in and played Pong.
Yo.
It was good pong, though.
We don't have the shit for it yet.
Yo.
Oh, no, I'm saying, yo, I hope no one... I don't think Cobalt... Hey, Cobalt.
Hey Anthony, you're not that good of a wrestler. Your gimmick kind of
Alright,
sucks.
break it down.
Yeah, what?
That's enough now.
It's not you, it's me.
Well, guilty by association,
He doesn't know
fucker.
who I am. Wait, yeah, he does. I spilled beer on him.
Alright, so back to Joey Styles.
Anthony, you're a
Cunt.
great wrestler. Hire me, please.
Yeah, it was, yeah, I don't like Joey Styles. That's it.
All right. So let's talk about your very first experience actually being at a backyard wrestling show. How did you get, into the circuit or any wrestling? What was your first promotion? All that kind of stuff.
It was really weird because there was a guy at my school, and this is going to come across as really paedophilic. Like, I tell people this story, and they're like, you should have reported that. Basically, this is why
Was he like, I want to have a bra and panties match with you?
No, fucking that would have been funny.
this
But
is
like
going.
in like year 6, I had like a teaching assistant who was like 20 something, and I used to talk about wrestling a lot. But no one used to listen. Everyone's like, oh, fucking Sam's talking about wrestling again. I don't give a fuck. And he was like, I'm a wrestler, right? I was like, no, you're not. That's a lie. I was like, show me some of your moves. So he got me in like a
Show me your moves.
He got me in like a waist lock straight away. Like,
That's some
Of
dick
all
on
the moves
butt
to do.
and I was like,
hi, I'm a teacher. What's the worst thing I can do? Let me put my dick on you.
and then that kind of ended that. And then when I went to secondary school, which is like from 10, 11 till year 16.
Who was that guy? Did you figure out who he was?
He was a guy that lived near me called Tom Charles, and he was actually a trained wrestler. He wasn't just a paedophile. He could have been both.
While we're on the subject of that,
Okay.
I just want to chime in. If I was a high school teacher, I would have sex with my students.
That happens a lot in England, by the way.
It's been happening a lot here, and it's awesome.
Like there was 2 teachers that were having like threesomes with like a 16-year-old student, and the 16-year-old student told
What
people.
a piece of shit.
Like he's a disgusting human
He
being.
is. He should have been. He was getting his meat slapped around.
Probably get money.
He probably wanted to sue them.
I don't care.
When you put it like that though, you already fucked them, and now you sue them. That's a win-win.
Yeah, but like these 2 teachers were stupid. We're talking like
I
8.
see the picture of them.
Yeah, like they're eights.
It made its rounds over here.
It's good.
They were solid 8.5s.
They were fucking hot.
8.5.
I'd have milked it for like 2 or 3 years and let them milk me. That's disgusting. Take that out. That's disgusting.
Better than milking yourself. That being said, I forgot to jerk off the night before you came here. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do for a week and a half.
Oh, you're fucked.
My balls are gonna explode.
Well, when Sam and I are hanging out tomorrow, we'll know what you're doing.
I'll be at work.
Yeah, he's at work.
So exactly.
But yeah, so when I went to secondary school, I found out this guy, Tom, was starting doing wrestling training at my secondary school. So I got in touch with him, and then we started this club. It was an after-school club, and I got trained by him. And then one of my mates, Charlie, started training with me. Charlie Starr and another guy, Emil, that actually plays professional soccer now. He plays for Charlton Athletic. Terrell, I love you, baby. And he plays for like Charlton Athletic, so he stopped wrestling. But yeah, and then Charlie started wrestling, and then Charlie was getting trained at LDN by John Ritchie. And then I went to LDN a couple of times. Got trained by a mixture of John and this guy called Travis. I think it was Travis. Fuck knows. I enjoyed it, but it wasn't my style of stuff. But yeah, I started doing that, and I trained for a year. Didn't have a match. Trained for a year. Solid year. Me, Charlie, Terrell.
How was the training? Like, was it the European style, or was it just basic?
Basic. It was all basic.
Very basic.
The only thing is we learnt to tech before we could bump.
Okay.
That was the big
probably
thing.
the best way to go.
Well, that was the big thing. You had to be able to do an international before you could bump.
Okay.
So we were working on these really stiff mats, and like I met Will Ospreay.
Okay.
Through that, he was coming down, not to try. Obviously he'd already been trained or something, and he came down with Troy Suicidal. Remember him? Mm-hmm. And I think he might have come down with someone else. I think Ash might have came down a couple of times. Australian, might have. I don't know. And that's how I met them. And then basically, us three had been working together, and then they had us do like a practice match, and we went crazy. Like we done a Tower of Doom spot in our first fucking match. It was like, oh, let's do a Tower of Doom spot. That'd be the shit on these really thin mats, like the NAW style mats.
Oh yeah.
So it was like, ow,
damn.
that hurt. And then they said, oh, we're doing a show for charity over like a field. Do you want to do that match that you've just done in front of live people? So my first show is a live show.
And it's a pro show.
And it's a pro show, yeah. So technically...
What's the promotion?
I don't know who that promotion was.
McFreer Wrestling International.
Sounds about right. That sounds like the name of a faction, Mike. Keep that in mind.
Like, I really don't know who that was
Steel
for.
Vault up here.
But like, I know Bill wrestled on that show as well, Will. He wrestled on that show. We had the triple threat. Went alright. It all went... There was no real botches. It was just us being no.
I mean, for your first match, if it wasn't a disaster, that's a success in my book.
Yeah, exactly. And then Bill literally just went, "Are you? What are you doing after this?" And was like, "No, nothing. Why? Well, do you want to do the exact same match?" RCWI. He said, "Do you want to just do the exact same match?" Well, I'm going there right now.
And RCWA was the backyard promotion
Yeah.
at that point.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
it was like the Colt Cabana CM Punk thing. You just traveled around with the same match.
like, so us three, we went there and we done all our shit. And we got over pretty well. We got like a good reaction and stuff. Because it was these like 12-year-old kids. Like we were 12.
Okay.
We were like 12,
So you
13.
had your first professional wrestling match at 12?
Yeah.
Wow.
Is that even legal?
I don't know.
Ain't not here.
Good answer.
Putting a teacher putting a kid in a waistlock's illegal. I know that for a fact.
Yo, Chris, he had his first professional wrestling match at 12.
It was 12. I'm pretty sure it was 12. 12 or 13. Yeah, it was front of people. I remember my mum and dad came down.
I remember when I was 12, I was recording fucking matches on SmackDown versus the WWE SmackDown Just Bring It.
The video game.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I got laid for the first time when I was 12.
Huh?
I got laid for the first time when I was 12.
What?
I would say that's pretty
What?
impressive.
No, whoa. Fuck this interview. Sorry, what did you just say?
I said I fucking put my dick inside someone for the first time.
How old was she?
It was her 13th birthday. She got the best gift of all.
Oh my God. That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard
This might be.
in my life. That is,
Happy birthday to her.
that's actually filthy. That's
Birthday suit.
Oh my God. Yes. Oh fucking hell. I don't know where I go from here. Yeah, so we had a match at RWI and then we just started going back.
So yeah, yeah, it's fun. It was
When
fun.
did you start fading away from the pro thing, or was that always?
That was
there?
a one-time thing.
Really?
That
Okay.
was just a one-time thing.
But you were pretty much trained.
We were trained before we
Fully
wrestled.
trained, yeah.
What was the locker room like in that first show?
It wasn't even a locker room. It was a fucking field.
No, it was
it-
like the guys, like the other workers.
Yeah,
Right,
compare the indie scene to the backyard scene for that one experience.
Right, it was really weird because like the guys had obviously been wrestling for a while and they expected us to just go out there, do a simple match, do tech, someone gets thrown out, dominate a little bit, guy comes back in, gets his house afire, cleans house, wins.
Right.
And then we were doing like, the two faces were teaming up on the hill, was doing like, put me at 3 or 4 in the corner, was doing like double machine gun drop kicks and stuff like that. We done a Tower of Doom. I remember looking over at these guys and these guys were just like, what's going on?
Do you think they saw like some type of resentment towards you? Or?
I don't know if it was resentment. I just think they were surprised more than anything. You don't see 12-year-old, 13-year-old kids go, "Oh, let's just go and do a Tower of Doom."
Yeah, I've never seen anyone in their first match do a Tower of Doom.
We just love wrestling,
Yeah.
and we just knew that this for us was a huge deal. This was like our WrestleMania. Like that's insane. So we just were like, so yeah, I don't know. It was no one really spoke to us. No one spoke to us. We knew who Will was, and we spoke to Will. But no one really spoke to us. Like Tom spoke to us and trained us. But no one else really did, so I don't know.
Alright, well let's start talking about your your first year as RCWA.
Oh, geez.
First of all, did you wrestle for any other yard promotions?
No.
Just has it always been that way?
RCWA, yeah.
Alright, so let's talk about that first
RCWA.
year then.
First year.
What year was it? When did you start really?
Oh, that would have been, if I was
If you remember the
13,
show names too.
That was, the first ever show I was on was Detonation 46.
Is the footage online?
Yeah.
Yo, Rad, you should edit that shit in.
Yeah,
Can
Detonation.
you do that? Look at me, I'm making over the top.
Spicy spice.
Spicy spice.
Spicy
Look
spice.
at me,
I remember, Mike. I remember you did that in your interview. You're like, "Oh, I'll put this photo in. I'll send it to you." You never sent me it.
What was the photo of?
I don't remember. But it was something like, "Oh, put that in." And
Yeah,
I'm
I remember
sitting,
that. It
and I'm
was something
sitting there like, this whole podcast is gonna be the logo, and then your picture for like a minute, and then the rest of the podcast is gonna be the logo again.
It's funny because I was just trying to channel my inner Chuck Taylor
Oh yeah, Eddie Kingston.
on the Eddie Kingston, Eddie Kingston shoot of Chuck Taylor.
What guys are from going? What guys made you want to be wrestling? I don't know if you.
What guys wanted? That's a hard question. I never really looked at guys and was like, I'm gonna be a wrestler. I just
like, oh, that Jamie Noble.
The thing is, I just enjoyed acting. I didn't enjoy wrestling. Like, I didn't enjoy doing wrestling. I just enjoyed the acting. Like, I've always.
What do you mean, the storytelling or the gimmick? What do you mean by the
I
acting?
like the storytelling, kind of
the performance art, right?
Yeah, like the showmanship of it all.
This is the stunts, right?
Yeah, exactly.
One
like,
take, yeah.
I one take. You're not a one take man, right?
I'm a 2-take interview guy. Anybody knows that. I do one take and I sit there and go, all right, now I know what I want to say, and I do a second take. That's usually how my promos work.
I just enjoyed acting. Like, I done acting at school, and I always got like the main parts at school because I was so confident.
What plays were you in?
I was Banquo in Macbeth, which was fucking special. Tell you a fun story about that. We rehearsing, and this was at primary school. I was that was like end of year playing primary school, year 6. So I'm fucking rehearsing like shit. Like, I'm probably getting everything down to a T. I'm like a young Matthew McConaughey.
You sure you're not a young Tom Hardy?
Who's Tom? Is Tom Hardy Bane?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? Why'd you say that? No, one sec.
Why would you
Why
say
would you
Because
say that?
fucking Chris earlier said, what did you say?
What?
Wow.
Yeah, I threw you right under the fucking bus. Because
I was like, I don't want to say it's the same, but do you think be really offensive if I said you look like Tom Hardy?
Girls love Tom Hardy.
So that's a compliment.
Girls love Tom Hardy.
Tom. You look like Tom Hardy.
That's why I was saying Sam looks just like Tom Hardy.
Girls love Tom Hardy. How can you fucking...
Yeah,
you
yeah,
kept that
yeah,
from me? I've got my peacock fucking feathers up. Now I'm like, yeah, let's just go into the street and start talking to girls. Just be like...
All you gotta do is just slick that hair to the side and you're good to go.
Oh, man.
I'm joining you in the haircut here.
Yeah, I like that, man.
Just walk up to the Dunkin' Donuts, just slick your hair.
No, you gotta go to the
put your
Subway.
arm on the counter and just be like, right.
There's a bunch of them.
That's it. That's all I gotta say.
We went Kmart and...
We went to Kmart.
We went Kmart. shut up.
He kept calling it Walmart first of all.
It's just a fucking glorified Walmart.
The first thing, what was the first thing you said? You walked in and you were like, "Oh, this is way worse than Walmart" or something like that.
Or maybe
you didn't even
Walmart,
walk into a single aisle yet.
Maybe Walmart is just a glorified Kmart.
Oh.
We also don't know what the K stands for. We were arguing about that.
Killer. Killer Kmart.
But yeah, like I just enjoyed like the showmanship and shit. Like that for me was probably the main reason I wanted to become a wrestler. I just enjoyed acting. But yeah, I was working the shit out of being bankrupt. And like at primary school, we had like a stage, like a proper full-blown stage, and we had like this little fucking gap at the back. And there's me. I'm gonna stand up and do this. Like there's me. I'm like enunciating to the audience. This was like a dress rehearsal. I'm walking back. I'll fucking fall off the stage. What? Like we're talking here, like the apron here. I'm like walking back and I just go whoop and fall like between the stage and the fucking wall and just like. I didn't slap my leg when I done it either.
Did you bump proper?
Yeah, it was like a fucking Foley bump to me then.
That's a good bump.
Well, then you must have really liked the stunts then.
Yeah, no, I was like, oh my god, I think I broke my leg. And I was like, no, I can walk, I'm fine. But yeah, like, I just enjoyed acting. So for me, wrestling was mostly about the acting. It's mostly about, like, the facial experience. Facial experience is the facial expressions and stuff.
There you go.
I kind of try and accentuate that when I wrestle.
How long were you into the acting stuff? Just for school?
Well, yeah, like, at primary school, I started acting. Then in secondary school, we take a thing called the GCSE.
Okay.
And the GCSE, you pick in year 9. And in year 10, when you're 14... You instead of doing every single lesson, like you don't do your history if you don't take history. So I took two of the weirdest things. I took drama and I took business studies.
Okay.
I wanted to be a businessman who could act.
I wanted John to come say hi. He's like, yo, fuck you, Mike.
So
when I was in high school, I took film studies.
I took film studies,
which is literally just watching movies and being like, that movie's good, that movie's bad,
and writing analysis about them.
Yeah.
But
and
yeah.
we ended the year by we watched Jaws, Psycho, Citizen Kane. How do you think we ended the year? The last movie we watched?
Jaws 4: The Revenge.
No, the last movie we watched was the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie.
Oh my god, wasn't that with that blue dude?
Yeah, Ivan Ooze, the purple guy.
I want to know, as soon as there's a break in the conversation.
Oh, I don't know if this is, like, if you guys care about this as video game information.
Okay.
But they're redoing Majora's Mask.
Oh, okay. Alright, that was rumored for a while, too.
Alright, so
shut up.
Nice.
Shut up. What did you just say?
I said they're redoing Majora's Mask for HD.
Sam is taking a victory lap.
Holding the drinks,
Sam is bumped. Sam is just bumped in the ring.
And I'm holding the drinks for dear life.
And we'll be back, ladies and gentlemen.
Whoa. Where was this confirmed?
Hold on.
Sam, do you need a
was
shot?
that IGN confirmed?
Yeah, I need.
He needs a shot.
I need a Jaeger.
Oh, I have stuff in my cup.
The Facebook, The Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask.
Show me.
Alright.
Sorry, I know this is interrupting, but this is
fine, it's fine.
the most wanted game I've ever had.
Shit, you know what though?
What?
It's for 3DS.
Yeah, no, I'll buy 3DS
Okay.
for it.
Okay.
You're
Damn.
fucking joking.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Fuck off. This is insane for me. Like Matt Damaris has probably got a fucking hard on right now.
The Giants in the background.
He's just sitting there going,
You gave him a lot. You gave him a lot of inches there. you gave him a solid 9.5.
I wouldn't be surprised if Damaris is
I wouldn't
backing
be
something like that.
Perfect. All right, perfect. This leads right into it. Sam, do you eat ass? I eat ass. Do you eat ass?
I don't know what that means.
Will you eat the butthole?
No!
No.
Rad,
do you eat ass?
No.
Chris, do you eat ass?
I can't
Are
answer
you?
that
You
question.
can't answer that.
I can't answer that question.
Yeah, you're married. That's a yes. Eric, do you eat ass? Oh my god.
I've never, like, if I ever...
Am I the only ass eater in the group?
Brad?
No, I don't. I'll flat out say I
Yeah.
don't.
Good!
I eat.
Fucking normal!
No, fuck that. I eat the shit out of it. No, wait. Excuse me.
Afterward, you pick your teeth.
Excuse me. I do not eat the shit out of the ass.
I think we might just got a new title for the episode.
One mic, one off.
I'm just gonna sit over here in the corner and drink my drink.
No, I don't. I personally don't. If like a girl licks my arsehole, I'd punch her in the face.
See, I won't let that happen either.
Yeah, but like you're
Because
doing the
like I
exact
feel,
same thing.
Like no, yeah, that's fine. She gets it. Like to get my ass licked. Think about this. There are only two positions to be in to get your ass licked: legs behind your head or all fours, and I'm not getting in either of those positions. And
Well, all right, so what if you're on top, right? And she like does like a ninja thing where she slides underneath your leg.
I'm bridges.
Like,
If she bridges to lick my asshole,
Yeah.
go ahead, lick my fucking brown balloon knot.
Chocolate starfish.
You know what my favorite part of this is? Chris just finished talking about the Zelda thing, and you said, "Good, this leads into my question."
No, we were talking about Matt's 9.5-inch dick.
Okay, all right, fair enough. So wrestling, Sam.
Yes. So
Wrestling.
doesn't
We've talked about your pedophile teacher and your pro wrestling career of one match.
One match, yeah.
Let's talk about your first year of RCWA. We still haven't got through that.
It was shit. I had a guy.
What year was it, first of all?
That would have been 2009.
Okay.
Oh, that was shit. I was shit. Like, I was so bad. They put me against, like, the same people every week. Like, they put all the bad guys together. Not the bad guys, but the shit people. And they put me in there, and I used to just... And we was in this, like, I remember one match, we were in this 6-way hardcore scramble match. But it was like, you know, like, they had a 20-minute time limit, and then all the falls in that, you know, would hit the last person who had the fall held the title.
Right.
Kind of like WrestleMania 2000. And Ark Howlett got fucking power drivered on a wooden table that didn't break and had a concussion and puked, like, outside our venue. Like, I remember that. I'd never thought about doing weapons before. Brian Killjoy, you cunt. Like, I honestly fucking... I'm talking to you, Brian. You get a chair. I'm not even fucking... I don't even know how to take chairs. I just used to do what Triple H used to do. And just hold my hand up and fucking take a chair.
Right.
I turn round and Brian just goes... Hits me. I have enough time to kind of put my hand up and protect myself. But he drops the chair and my finger's trapped in the fucking chair. He drops it and I'm like... you prick. And we had a thing in RCWA, I think it was just that match, I've never heard of it ever since, called the injured wall. If you were injured, you'd roll to the wall. So it worked in like multi-man matches.
Okay.
And there was like 4 people at the injured wall in that match. Out of like 6.
That's actually not that ideal. Injured side of the ring.
I mean, if we're talking directly our area, I'd say there, in between the fence, because that's like a dead zone.
What's that?
If someone got, he's talking about if someone got injured, they had an injured wall where if the guy rolled to that side, they would
shoot?
hurt. Yeah, it's shoot real. And I was just saying it's a good idea, you know, for any fed really.
No, and then obviously I wasn't small enough to be a flip guy.
I assume they didn't have like a ref that checked on you, right?
No.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
but I wasn't small. I'm not doing it. Like, I couldn't do the flippy stuff, and Terrell could do a standing SSP. Bickley, Charlie Starr, he used to do like double heads, and people used to pop for that. No one used to pop for me because I never used to do anything. I used to just like try and do Germans because I love Taz. I love Taz, and I tried to do like Germans and stuff like that, and I couldn't do it. And then people were marking for Bickley because Bickley could bump. I can do the crazier bumps. People used to mark for it. Never used to mark for me because I never used to take bumps. Like, you should just take like normal flat bumps. I never used to. Oh, someone wants to give you a backdoor driver. No thanks. And then that's how it happened. The first year was shit. Second year was shit. And then it was like, actually, like the second year was slightly getting better. And then the third year, I wrestled LVG in just a singles match, and he gave me a lariat. And his lariats are notorious. Like, his lariats are hard. And he don't mind me saying that. He'll even say it himself. He recently just broke his arm giving someone a lariat.
Wow.
Not straight. Fucking.
More shots.
I'm gonna puke.
You gotta hear monster over here.
Right, yeah, I'm gonna. One second. Let me leave.
You got a rule for the house. You puke, you clean it up.
Yep, no, that's fine.
What?
Yeah.
That's my fault that rule
Yeah, that
exists.
is your fault.
No, my fault.
Yeah, well, I have a... you broke the
actually,
fucking...
Yeah, you fucking puked and ran.
I have a rule. If you get drunk and I put you to bed, don't accuse me of stripping you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, Mike will remember this. Chris, I got a rule. When I'm about to use the bathroom, don't get up and yell, "Who are you?" and try to kick me.
That did not happen.
Yes, it did.
It totally happened.
That did not happen.
Yes,
I've got a rule.
That happened
Everyone
in Florida,
knows about
guys.
that, and I still think to this day.
I've got a rule. When
Totally
we're all
happened.
drunk,
Chris
we'll
Urban
try and get
attacked me
into a
in his
ring and we
sleep.
big show over the ropes. Chris, don't get self-conscious and say,
I told you did that.
I'm not big showing over the ropes. You're trying to trick me here.
Oh my god.
And don't get mad about people wrestling drunk against the Flam Boys.
What?
I'm not saying it, But
this is disintegrating into a fucking shoot.
I don't
These usually do.
That was
Alright, yeah, I did do that.
That was definitely
so hard.
You whispered.
You were fucking drunk.
You whispered that so loudly.
I know, I really wouldn't have caught on camera.
But yeah, like, and then Charlie surpassed me, and I don't know. Then I wrestled Lee, and he gave me a lariat, and I just flipped out of it.
Let's talk about Tim Lee. How did you meet him? How do you know him?
Tim Lee, I met him. I probably met him before, but I met him in 2011. He done like a run, and one of the things that sticks out in my mind, I always liked hardcore wrestling in the UK because we didn't get it much. I mean, people used to do hardcore wrestling; they used to fucking go at it. And Tim Lee wrestled Brian Killjoy, you cunt. Damn it, dealer. And
Damn it, dealer.
Damn it, dealer. And he wrestled Brian Killjoy, and he wrestled him in a street fight. It was insane. And Tim bladed, which is like, whoa, that's a big thing in the UK. You know, people don't blade anymore. Like, the last time I saw people blade was Britfest 2012.
I would even say blading has become kind of special again in American yarding. You know, it's really down to hardcore matches and some main events. But I think it's gone down to being like a special thing again.
Oh no, like I think blading just makes a match if it's used correctly.
Well, it's got to be the right kind of match.
I'm going to make my exit from the interview. I just realized that I have to start working on the themes playlist for the show, so I'm going to start working on it.
I need to give you something to download.
What? Is it on YouTube?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
I got a few that were sent to me.
Yeah, I got some too. I realized I did not work at that, and if I don't do it now, I'll have no time from now till the show.
You want to say a quick goodbye to everybody?
Yep. Goodbye, and hopefully you'll get an interview with just me. I got a lot to say, so.
I think so. There's going to be a whole off season, Chris, where I'm not going to be able to interview anybody.
Yeah.
So I might as well get you guys. I might even do Mike again.
Yo, can I do another one?
I think you have a lot to say, Mike.
I have so much.
Exactly.
I want to say too.
And Eric, yeah, I want to get you too, Eric.
Eric wants one so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Tim.
But hey, Sam, we're talking to Sam right now, guys.
Tim,
Come on.
yeah. And I saw him do that, and he bladed, and he took like a pump handle powerbomb on tacks on the outside.
Ooh,
On
Tim?
Yeah, on mats. Like Tim he's a cool hardcore wrestler. Not many people know that. And he took a pump handle onto like jigsaw mats on the outside, so there was no give.
That's
so
gross.
Boom.
Jeez.
And you know he'll say that whenever you get an interview with him. Like, that was brutal. And then like there was a bit where he was putting on really good matches. Like he had a match with Josh Wall that was really good. He had a match with like Ash that was really good. I don't know, we didn't really talk. And then when he came back, we kind of bonded over our love for like US yarding.
You say he came back. Where did he go?
He kind of left for a bit. He left for like I'd say 6 months.
Who's this?
Tim.
Where'd he go?
Was this during the AGW stuff?
I know he was doing AGW stuff. I didn't like AGW
I was
at
say,
all.
do you ever wrestle for them?
No, I didn't wrestle with them because they used to fucking. I don't want this to disintegrate into a shoot, but it is. Like
All I did was shit on people.
like AGW
Yeah.
was a fed that had really good wrestlers. What they did used to film for like
They just film
MV.
spots, right?
Yeah, they used to film for MV.
I thought so.
They never
Yeah.
used to film a whole match. Like they had occasions where they did, but like they would just film spots, and if people couldn't do a spot, they just film the match. Like they used to film just like 10 spots and done.
See, they just did 10 spots in one.
Yeah, like that was. Easy.
But how did they just did
They
MVs?
didn't have a match.
They just did
Yeah, like
MVs.
if you ever watch AGW stuff, it was all MVs. That you'd never see like a singles.
Yeah,
match
it's
on
all
MV.
MVs and little skits, and everything to do is flawless in that way that's not
But
really
they would do it
possible.
over. They would keep doing shit over.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
No match is
You know-
that flawless
you know-
every single show.
Doctor. What was it? Doctor. Yeah. I know who that
So
actually
you're talking
is.
like
Who is it?
I don't know if I can say it on here.
Whisper it to me.
I know.
He'll edit it out.
Who-
Rack can blank the name. Rack can blank the name like they do in the high spot shoots. What's his name?
Wait a minute. Who do you think it is?
Oh, I gotta remember his name. I remember one of his names. Yeah, that's it.
No.
I thought that was a fucking helicopter.
Richard.
Pryor.
Gear.
No, it's Richard Parnham.
We could blank it.
He also wrestled under a mask in AGW. Like he wrestled under the weird mask. Like he wrestled in trunks.
There was a
and
not
masks.
weird mask there?
Yeah, no, he runs. The Glenn Norrington account.
now you talk
Okay.
about
Richard runs it.
talk about like you and Tim became
Yeah, because of
cool
this.
over U.S. guys. Who
Yeah.
were some of the guys? I mean, how did you find out about United States Yarding?
So that fuck over there. I just added him on Facebook. I just added
I'm
him on
that
Facebook.
So you didn't even see any. You only saw.
You know what's funny? You said you met Tim in 2011.
Yeah.
I actually knew Tim Lee. I believe I knew him since 2009.
Jesus.
Since
Christ.
I talked to him on Facebook.
Oh,
Yeah,
time to bang up the show.
Maybe early 2010.
Oh, I'm just waiting for me to drink that fucking thing.
So you didn't even see like any like the Jeep, like the Link stuff, or
Like I saw the Link stuff when I started growing in wrestling. Like
But you hadn't even met.
One of my best friends in wrestling is Steve Farrell.
Okay.
Like Steve Farrell's
Awesome,
like my wrestling dad, I'd say. He cares so much about.
He seems like a great guy.
He is the fucking like when my dad was originally ill, like he'd arrange because like our family weren't coping very well. Like 'cause my dad was the main guy that earned the money. He's an accountant. And I don't know how much accountants earn over here, but
They get paid well.
accountants, yeah. So he was the main breadwinner. And when that happened, I just didn't have money anymore. And we have to pay to wrestle. Like, we pay for
You guys
subs.
got dudes?
We had to pay for like a hall hire.
How much?
So we all pay like a $5
Okay.
for per show. But now it's gone up to like £8. So it's getting there.
So like 15 for us, right? Oh wait, no, are we lower than you guys? I can never remember.
Yeah, it's like $13.
Did they give you like stuff like your footage for it, or did you have to pay extra for like that?
No. It's like all the footage coming. It was just literally to cover the cost of like.
Transport and stuff like that?
No, just cover the cost of the whole hire.
You guys have a building. I always forget that.
Yeah, like we wrestle, every other week.
It must be nice wrestling in a building.
Now, if you guys
Yeah,
would have
nice building.
wrestled outdoors, do you think people would have wanted to pay? Or
If
you
we
think-
wrestled outdoors, no one would pay. If we just wrestled like in someone's garden or something,
Okay.
no, we wouldn't have paid.
do you think it was just because of the building?
Yeah.
You gotta pay rent, so that's understandable.
Yeah, but like it never bothers me with that. Like it's just.
Well,
one
a lot
of
of people
them.
give shit on UWA back in the day for charging.
Don't get me started there.
Yeah.
If you want, Mike, go right ahead.
I'm not doing it.
Didn't UWA pay for like professional shows?
They paid guys. They
Everyone on the roster paid to wrestle for shows that on live shows where they were making a lot of money and no one got paid.
What
and,
scum?
And Dave Swan pocketed all the money. He's a fucking piece of shit.
Who, Dave Swan?
He's a fucking piece
I don't
of
even know who Dave-
He's a pedophile piece of shit.
I bet he gets kids in waist
Oh,
locks.
he
Just gonna give you a naked waist lock.
There I go.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
like,
Dave Swan, Mike. What's this Dave Swan all
He's
about?
the fucking worst.
yeah, so like, I used to chat like Steve used to help me out. He used to arrange like whip rounds that everyone would give me a little bit of money and that go towards like my family and shit. Steve used to do that, and that's why I always fucking. That's why I always will rank Steve highly in my wrestling mind. So like Steve was just such a lovely guy. And because I started getting friendly with Steve, obviously he used to run an NAW. So I used to start watching the NAW stuff. And then I saw the Canadian guys at Heat Fest. Not live, but I saw it. And I was like, Jesus Christ, this is sick. So then me and Tim were talking, like Tim's the biggest I suck sticks mark you'll ever meet in your life. Tim loves them. Like him meeting them at NYE was like...
Did he wrestle any of them?
No.
Oh man, he should.
Yeah, but like...
Maybe he will next year.
Hope so.
What? There's an NYE next year?
No.
Are you sure? I'd love to wrestle Scott. Scott's my dream
I
match.
think he requested you for goodbye if it was possible.
Jeez.
He wanted like you, the Chad. I can't remember.
Fucking hell, I'm ranked with the that star. I can't believe it. Oh, God, you're lying to me, Mike. Stop doing that. I'm just gonna go and.
It was like 8 people that he said he wanted to wrestle, and you were one of them.
Fucking hell.
Killer K requested to wrestle you.
Yes! Yes! Why did that happen? I have to wrestle some
You wanna
guy
wrestle him on
named
Saturday
Mike.
instead of me?
Yeah.
All right, this party. New match: Sam Jude versus Killer K. Yo, by the way, I am so sorry that Marky reconfirmed. Now.
No, me.
I feel bad.
Chris
Shoot
said this to me.
Just shoot him, Marky.
No, I'm not gonna show Marky.
I'm not going to shoot on Marky. Marky
love
said
Marky.
I love
don't,
Marky.
Don't stop unconfirming.
Like,
I felt so bad. I was like, oh man, I hope Sam's not upset.
Like, I look forward to it because I can't throw guys around. Like, I'm not that strong, but I know that I could throw Marky around, and me and Marky could do some really
Here,
good
you can
spots.
throw me around. We'll make it work. We'll make it work.
But I'm going to deadlift you, so I don't care.
Lay on my feet.
But yeah, like, I was looking forward to it, but then that's what happens in wrestling. And I think I've landed on my feet here. I'm wrestling a guy and I can wrestle.
Yeah, it's funny because last
Kissy
year we were
face.
so both nervous for our match last year. This year I'm not at all.
No.
I'm like, all right, I'm just wrestling someone that I've wrestled before, and he's my friend, so I'm fine.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Just don't headbutt me.
No headbutts. No headbutts.
Yeah.
No headbutts.
Yeah, you are headbutting me. That's
No,
gonna
we're
be
not.
like,
I'm going for the headbutt and hit.
yeah, no, that's gonna be the end spot.
The headbutt?
Yeah, I'm gonna
We're playing the match
This is coming out after the show.
yeah,
It's
this
okay. So test it. See if it actually happens.
I'm gonna wrap the barbed wire around my arm.
Okay.
Go for the rebound, Larry. You're gonna kick my
That's the
arm.
first in the
Okay.
podcast.
Give me a headbutt. I'm gonna no sell.
and then the
They're playing-
rebound.
No,
they're
I'm
playing
gonna
so
no
fucking
sell hit you
fly,
with a
that's
roaring
crazy.
elbow.
Okay.
You no sell. I
Seek
then
it to
just,
the ring.
no, sorry, you kicked me in the arm.
Okay.
I come
Seek
straight
it
back
to
and
the
hit you
ring.
with a roaring elbow.
Instead of the
Is that
ring.
with the barbed wire?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you just headbutt me.
And then you rebound
Yeah.
and fucking kill him.
Yeah.
This better happen.
Yeah, that is happening. But yeah, like, I don't know. I just
I heard you're
like.
releasing this tomorrow.
I'm really excited to see that roll-up finish you guys actually do.
Small package, but John runs in.
What'd you think?
Small package into barbed wire.
That would just be.
I heard he's releasing this tomorrow. He's releasing this before.
Yeah, so I don't know. Like, I love. I did watch the Backyard Link, but after the Backyard Link, not before.
Alright. Let's talk about your first real push in RCWA. Maybe your first title reign. Anything? Because you said you won the RCW title
I did.
as the youngest champion, right?
Yeah, I was the youngest champion.
Well, let's talk about that a little bit.
I won it for the wrong reason. I'll tell you that right now. My dad was ill. Steve, I'll say this to this day, and Steve will say no. People felt sorry for me there, and pushed me. That was how I won that title, easily, all day. That's how I won it, and I only held it for a month.
Okay.
And why did you lose it?
Why did I lose it? I lost it to Josh fucking Wall. And Josh Wall was a big name then. He still is a big name. I get on with Josh. I never used to, because Josh used to just, when I had a match, and it's funny because I wrestled Josh Wall Sunday, and he came and he didn't write any, because what he used to do when I used to wrestle him, he used to come with a list of spots that we were doing, and I never had no creative input. He just write down spots and give them to me. And then this Sunday we had a really good match and we just planned it all. But yeah, I never used to like Josh. I hate. Do you know who Jack Fox is?
Yeah. I've heard a lot of heat on him.
I want to butcher him.
Oh, we're shooting at people.
Yeah, Jack Fox.
Ah.
Yeah, Jack Fox.
Fuck off.
RCW 100, all the guys came back for their WrestleMania payday, and
Bastards.
and
I wish the camera could be on Rad right now.
Their WrestleMania.
that's what I say. Like, they come back for like one match.
Mike, when am I getting my WrestleMania payday this weekend for my main event match?
I forgot to tell you, you got bumped from the main.
Good.
This way I can get the payday.
God damn it, man.
And then
He's getting paid in black and miles.
I'd be completely content with that.
I think it was this after MWA. No, it's before. And they were pushing me then. And Jack Fox was just like, oh yeah, so you're going to beat me with a roll-up? And Team Fit, which was him, it was him, Josh Wall, Marsh.
I know that name.
Chris Marsh. He was the guy that I stole the inside elbows from. Little known fact, the inside elbows are not mine. Inside elbows are Chris Marsh's. Chris Marsh just taught me them. And then Chris Marsh stopped wrestling, so I was like, they're mine.
Okay.
But yeah, like, Jack Fox was just a cunt.
Don't worry, Sam. You brought the inside elbow to America and we all stole it.
The next day, like 5 people did it.
Oh, good. I want to see it so many. I'm going to do a drinking game after I'm done. How many people hit the inside elbow?
And the rebound
In.
lariat.
Oh,
I'm in on that.
yeah. I'm doing. You know how we done the PWG drinking game?
We're gonna do the yard drinking game?
We're going to do the yard drinking game after our match.
Alright, let's do it.
We're going to get so fucked up.
Let's do it.
And I have my first ever hotel hangout. As
Yeah, that's
well.
gonna be fun.
Yeah, no Molly. No fucking Molly for me. I'll die. Yeah, so I got my first push in RCWA for the wrong reason. Like, my dad was ill, and people like just felt sorry for me because I was young. And they were worried about how I was going to take it and stuff like that. And then they was like, oh, let's just give them something happy to look forward to. Let's give them a title for a month and then lose it in a Texas death match. Because you don't see many of them. And that was the match I took a German on concrete.
Oh, fuck you. Don't do that.
Have I not ever shown you that clip?
No.
I jumped off the apron for a wheelbarrow and we had like this stage set up where we had like jigsaw mats.
Yeah.
But they like in step form. He bridges back, gives me a German. I hit my head on like the jigsaw mats and one of the jigsaw mats comes out.
Dude.
So my neck slides and I hit like half of my head on concrete.
Was it full on neck bump or just like a back?
Full on neck bump, my good
Fuck
sir.
that, man.
Yeah, no, that was
Fuck that.
nasty. But yeah, and then I took a Northern Lights bomb off a pool table for a table on the outside. Yeah, so that was when I started bumping for real.
But around this time, I mean, you were definitely improving.
Yeah, no, I was improving, fuck, like, but people were getting annoyed because all I was doing was necking. Because people, right, there was a big thing where people used to criticise my wrestling because I didn't commit to spots, like dangerous spots, because I didn't want to take them. And people were like, oh, you're going to take this move? And I was like, no. And I was doing a gimmick at the time called El fucking Taz. And it was me in a Punisher mask, wrestling like Taz, doing the Taz mission, doing fucking all sorts of suplexes and stuff. And I got really over. I was in a title match with me versus Will versus Emil, and that was amazing for me. And then I left because my knee was giving me jiff, and I was like, oh, you know what, I'm calling it a day for a bit. And then when I came back, I come back without the mask. And me and Ash had an ODQ match, and he gave me a spinning like fisherman buster off a pool table into like 12 stacked up chairs.
Oh man, that's like my dream spot.
On the outside, but they were like plastic chairs, so I don't fucking mind. But yeah, so we done that. But during that time, there was a lot of heat because people were like, you don't commit to spots and stuff like that. And then I came back and I was like, you want to see committing to spots? I'll just neck bump every fucking week for you. And then I got heat for that.
How old were you at that time?
Like 13, 14.
Damn, we were talking about this last night. We really did the same shit, huh?
Yeah.
I did the exact same thing.
Like, people were just shitting on me because I wasn't committing to spots. And then I was like, yeah, I'm going to commit to spots. And then people were like, you're doing it too much. There was no middle ground. There was no satisfying people. It was just, do this or do that, or do this or do that.
You gotta be different, though.
Exactly. Like, when I look at the guys, I look at Will, I look at Lee, they all got their start from just bumping. Lee's one of the best bumpers ever. He took a fucking psycho driver off a stairwell. Like, off...
Grossest thing I've ever seen was the storm cradle.
Oh, off the fucking pommel horse.
On the fucking...
chairs.
Yeah, that was...
Oh, that's nasty, man.
No, you know what? I'm thinking of the storm cradle onto the light tube on the fucking gym floor.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that was...
Fuck that.
Was that Andrews?
Yeah.
Andrews and Pyro.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was like... I saw that match in 2008 and it changed me.
It changed me. There is no going back.
Nope.
There is no middle ground. Yeah, so it was... I don't know, that was just interesting, I think.
I'll honestly say the only good thing I did in the first 3 years of backyard wrestling was bump.
Exactly.
I couldn't do a headlock to save my life. I couldn't run ropes to save my life. But I could bump, I guess.
Yeah,
It's
just a weird thing.
And that's what got me through a lot of matches. And
yeah, but like, oh no.
Wrestling better people is the only reason I'm better.
It was just like, I never got put against better people. And that's a shame. I never got put against better people. I was put against people that were either the same as me, or I'm not going to say below me, because I never ever said that I was good in the first place. But according to the Booker people, were below me. And I don't know, it just got to the point where they, I think, had a little bit of faith in me and started putting me against guys. And then I wrestled Jack Fox, great person, and Kippen in a triple threat for the title when I beat Jack Fox. And me and Jack Fox had heat because after the match which I beat him in, I never said thank you. Which I don't fucking get. Like, wrestling's a fake thing. Why do I have to say, oh, sorry, you let me win a real sport? No, you didn't. You were told to lose. I ain't gonna say thank you. That's like saying thank you for someone that owes you money. Like, it's stupid.
Yeah.
It's stupid as fuck.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have to stop it there. We have to. I'm sorry. But I know you want to hear more from this interview, and I want to give more from this interview, and you will definitely hear more very, very soon. But ladies and gentlemen, we have to sign off for now. We all have lives to move on to in this crazy world, and mine will continue on. But so will the GBYWN Podcast. So, ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy the sounds of backyard wrestling. As I sign off here, I am your host, Rad Hazard, signing off for the Global Backyard Wrestling Nation Podcast.
So Chris Mula, Enterprises got something for you suckers. Say it, playboy, say it. Never stops playing.
What check? We gotta cash in and get the song off already. Come on.
Well, I got something for you suckers right now.
Oh shit.
Now, some of you, Showtime, show them those.
All right,
some of you might recognize these.
Here's the hard camera.
beats by Dre. But what you guys are not aware of is these are the imitation. Show the camera.
Oh, imitation.
Have you seen these imitation headphones?
Oh, yeah. These is trash.
The real deal.
Obsolete.
Yeah, throw them.
Now, dropping stores.
Obsolete.
Yeah.
Nobody want those anymore.
Yeah, that's what I fucking
Beats
thought.
by Mula, baby.
Shit.
You can get your pair at your local Best Buy. A stack a piece, you know, if you can afford it.
You don't just hear the music anymore, you feel the music.
I feel you.
Ryan, you gotta get there.
What?
Change your life. Somebody tell Dr. Dre he just went broke.
Mula just revolutionized the game, right? Yeah, man, that was... Why are we even having a match?